Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back here. Another day of Asto-Gravitational report. Uh, Very beautiful time. Very beautiful energies. Uh, just today, I celebrated 9 years of the channel, my main channel about the twin flames and spirituality. Actually, I mixed spirituality, astrology on that channel as well. So for those of you who follow me, I want to say thank you guys for joining. And I want to say thank you for all of you who joined this channel. You probably don't know the other channels that I do. But first of all, it's been a great 9 years being into the public, into the YouTube. Uh, I see a lot of positive of negative things, but I also did a lot of revaluations of where the things are coming, and particularly about this channel here is as well as this astrology. And today, talking about friendshipness, we also have a kind of like a friendship relationships, even though that it's virtual through the through the internet. But talking about this tomorrow, this energy is going to be very beautiful. Tomorrow is going to be this friendshipness energy as the moon is going to beginning to enter Gemini. We're going to be seeing a lot of great positive vibes in there coming out of this uh, Taurus, talking about the material world. Now, with that needs into the material world, which Taurus says, we're going to be seeing it, this positiveness moving within the friendshipness. Friendshipness that gives fruit. Friendshipness that it's gonna leading to the growth. You're gonna feel this energy of Jupiter is just like a little push. Jupiter is gonna go direct tomorrow. This energy you're gonna be feeling it overnight. You're gonna be kind of like finally things are moving. He's gonna start in it. We're talking about like overnight energies, and tomorrow you're gonna be feeling that energy even more in full. Since the intuitions, the moon is gonna be passing through in there. Also, the intuition is the mother of the feelings. So right now here it's in Gemini. It is about the feelings. You to feel the friendshipness, you to feel the friendliness. Because without the friendliness, you are feel like I need to go back and seek again within myself. It's kind of like the journey of the astrology. I have to explain a little bit here today. First of all, you're by yourself. Then you see how you establish yourself within the material world. Then that material world, in a sort way, shows up what kind of friends you're going to have, what kind of family you're going to get, how you're going to build your kingdom, which is Leo, how you're going to organize yourself into the society, which is Virgo, and then it's going to be leading into how you work with others, the relationships. So those relationships, they're going to be evolving to intimacy, they're going to be evolving to philosophy, to public speaking. You become a public figure, servant, Capricorn, and then you're going to be become the public servant, innovator. Then you're going to be the priest, okay, Pisces, anybody? So this is a kind of like it goes the spiritual path of life. And as today, we are going to be working on that friendshipness because without the friendshipness, you're going to go back into the areas energies. And we're going to see this innovating energies because the moon is going to be trining Pluto, the transformations that's coming from Aquarius. That's going to be sextile Venus and the North Node and Neptune. And all this energy is going to be so beautiful. So hopefully you guys are enjoying it because friendshipness, it is about people who are different, but they like each other. That is a team, people building a team of friends. It doesn't matter of their age or their situations or they're male, female, however, then your case is. The good thing is with this energy, I have another picture in there. I want to see if I can be able to, there he is. I'm going to bring it in here. It is about ultimately to get to this relationship situations inside it. because that friendships is the part of the development that the Gemini is evolving into Cancer, but we have Mars. And there, speaking about Mars, Mars has been doing incredible job. If you're masculine, or if you're working on your masculine energies, even though they're your feminine, you're realizing things is gonna be, I mean, paid off big time. Okay, paid off big time because you're gonna be redeveloping things in the family. Then when a Mars moves into a Leo, you're gonna be ready for that kingdom. That's gonna happen very soon. So get ready and stay tuned for this. All right, how the energy is gonna be as we are talking about these situations there. It's a lot of the energies has to be really um, putting into a perspective within yourself. What you see right now, this is going to be how the day is going to end. This is 11 o'clock energy. That yacht here that's going to be beginning with the North Node in Venus towards Lilith. We're talking about this shadow work. That shadow work is going to pay off in the end. But here we're seeing it at 11 o'clock that the moon and Jupiter, they're together. They are trine Mercury and the sun. The same time that trine towards Pluto, it comes in fortunately to that beginning in the end energy between Pisces and Aries. Okay, very beautiful things to you to let some of the things in the past and moving forward. So with that being said, I'm gonna get you back into 7 o'clock in the morning with this energy. Beautiful day. I hope you're gonna be enjoying that beautiful energy. It's gonna be paying off. Trust me on that. You might gonna develop some new relationships, a new friendshipness in there, and that is gonna be a very, very, very fruitful. Okay, because it's gonna evolve Pluto in the morning when you wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning. The moon is gonna be trining, as I said already. Pluto there is at Aquarius. This is in the air. You're going to feel the energies of the air. You're going to be having a great communications compared to yesterday. You're going to have a great times within the authority compared to yesterday. And you're going to be seeing how the Uranus is already right now in the force with Pluto, Venus, Neptune, and the North Node. How the things is going to be turning out. You're going to be feeling that the energy that things are going to be moving forward, and they're gonna move forward. You know there's something big is coming. Yes, it does coming. Okay, but the big coming in there is, are you ready for that big coming? And part of that, have you been working on yourself? Have you been seen as some kind of like material situation so you can go and move into the rest of the journey of the wheel of life, which is the astrology? Yes. All right. Next hour at 8 o'clock, we are going to have a midheaven that is going to be at Sagittarius. Beautiful divine energies from Uranus, Mars in there. Mars is under the divine communications and the sun with that authority. So you're going to be seeing it, some very great things. Saturn, trining with Saturn, very beautiful, powerful energy. Particularly when Mars and Saturn are together, that is the warrior and the wizard coming together, kind of like putting that magical thing in there, and that's how this is. You're gonna see for those who has been work on themselves, now themselves is working on the magic together with this. So it's very powerful moments of fixing your mentality process in the spirituality realms. How you think is a spiritual. That's what I'm trying to tell you. In another words, as the ascendant is going to be at Pisces, we are going to have some squares towards Jupiter and the sun and the moon. But that is going to be coming in to put you like, okay, don't create issues. Okay, there is no issues, because sometimes when the things are beautiful, you're like, man, is I'm doing something wrong, right? Don't be surprised if you did the proper work and you're following the energies. I have no problems. All right, next hour, that's going to be at 9 o'clock. Speaking about the work, business-wise, that is going to be focused within this building some work relationship, friendshipness in there, like a co-workers. Okay, good and great, but midheaven is square in Venus. What does that tell you? Don't put and don't mix the love within the work. You have a work relationship, and now this is gonna be kind of like a triggers you, and some of you is not gonna be within that energy. Particularly that ascendant that it's at the Aries is gonna be squaring Mars. You're not liking certain things. Nobody said that when you work for a company, people have to love you because either parents or friends or someone or you not loving you. So the people at work, they don't have to love you. They are co-workers. You have a friendshipness. Well, if the things are going up to a different level, that's a whole another story. Okay, because for love there is no limits. But you need to pay attention and don't mix the one with the other. All right, talking about this mix about the one and the water, it came in as a warning in the previous hour because right now at 10 o'clock, you're going to have unhealed wounds. And that's what I was talking about. Okay, be mindful about those energies. They're going to come, they're going to trigger, but you need to understand what triggers you is what is not healed within you. So with this energies, is going to be a very powerful energies if you're hanging up onto this angel wings that are made from Saturn and Mars, and from Mars they're going into Uranus, and from Uranus they go back into Pluto, midheaven, and the ascendant going back in there. So there is a lot of visions that are going to be coming in towards you about this. Okay, so if you healed your triggers and your wounds, congratulations. You're going to get a red dot by Dio's chart up here. Okay, congratulations you. All right, next hour at 11 o'clock, midheaven is going to be with Pluto. Now you see it, this powerful energies as we talk about it. That powerful transformation that has been done. Right now, the intuition sees that, understand it the proper way of the relationship. She's going towards Jupiter. And tomorrow you may gonna find certain successes, certain things that all of a sudden is gonna happen. Somebody's maybe gonna be returning your money that you've been waiting for thousands of years. Somebody maybe is gonna be like, hey, I like you, can we be friends? I want to know you more better. Seems like it's a great thing. A new things is gonna come out because your new energy of transformations from Pluto that came in is gonna be start showing up. And you've been waiting for this because we are talking about people's going to be feeling it within the air. Okay, you're going to feel it because the intuition trining Pluto in there, particularly when the moon is going to be entering also at Libra, you're going to be seeing it. That and the Virgo beginning of Libra, that is the other gate. Okay, all right. So from personal to with other, with personal with other, that is that gate compared to the beginning in the end, but between Aries and Pisces. Okay, those are important points within the zodiacs in there. So since we have the moon at Gemini, the air sign, we also have this Pluto and the inner work that is going to be together at Aquarius. That innovations. Okay. Now, since you change yourself, you value the friendshipness in different way. So your values is going to be including that love. Okay, the friendshipness love that exists, and then that friendshipness love, if it's proper nurturing, is going to be turning to something great, something beautiful, something that really the world needs. Okay, but it started with who? With you. All right, the next hour, that's going to be at midday, that's 12 o'clock. The midheaven is going to be with the sun as usual. Beautiful divine energies towards Mars, beautiful energies towards Chiron. Right now, the authority wants to heal. She wants to see things. She wants to get in there. Powerful energies that you are going to be seeking it within the ascendant as the moon is going to be going on. To We're going to be seeing that energies tomorrow. Very powerful trine. Okay, this is going to be intuition and authority. Very powerful moving trine. Okay, because right now the intuition or your feelings, they are learning how to be a friendship from within, because they need to be friendship with who? With the warrior within you. Okay, do you want to be an enemy from within with your own internal warrior, and you create wars all the time within you, and then you put that wars with others, or you want to be friends with your warrior within you, and then you don't create wars, create peace, right? Beautiful, beautiful moment. All right, 1 o'clock, the midheaven is going to be at Pisces squaring the moon. That is going to be this deep thinking. Sometimes this thinking is stinking with S at the front, thinking. And you will look at it within this like, it's too good to be true. Oh, it's not too good to be true. It's just the moments of doubts in there that it's normal to have. Okay? The shadows of a doubt is always going to come as long you stay focused on your goal. Still focus of where you're going within life. And the goal right now, as you guys know it is about to develop proper family patterns. That's the goal right now. And we're seeing at that goal because currently the authority and the communications are focused, and the whole focus has been for quite a while Mars. Saturn is focused on Mars, and currently at this hour at 2 o'clock, the midheaven with Saturn is also focused on Mars. Uranus is always focused on Mars. Okay, we are going to have some great energies as Mars is going to be going direct. Then Mars is going to be trining the North Node, and who? And Venus and Neptune. We're going to see a great thing she's going to be, because Venus, it gave that positive energies towards Mars. But Venus is like, well, I give it to you, but I didn't look at it from with me. So the Venus is going to go back into Pisces, but Mars is going to be direct. Mars is going to be giving back the support. And that's the power of the friendshipness. Okay? That's the power of the friendshipness, and hopefully you will realizing things over the time. This is why I told you in the few reports I keep telling you, keep remembering that energy. You're going to need it to remember that. Okay? Please do. All right. 3 o'clock midheaven is going to be with Venus. I mean, come on. You're seeing it where the energy is. It's right in here. Okay? The new beginning and the end of things. But hopefully you're kind of like make up your mind. You know what I mean? That it is about this. So right now with the moon trining this, with the Jupiter putting energies there, the midheaven it's there, the Pluto is getting there, the Mars is getting there. Too much things are getting and focused in there. What to begin and what to end. And if you not ending the proper things, Venus is going to go back into Pisces and it's going to be ending for you. At least you're going to know the directions. Okay, if you haven't make up your mind, then you will. Just have a patience. But you're also going to get some support during the rough times. Okay, that will be your warrior, Mars. All right. Going on in the next hour, that's going to be at 4 o'clock. That's the ascendant at Leo. The midheaven is going to be with Chiron opposing Lilith. There is always going to be something within a shadow you need to clean. There is always something that you have not processed in your emotions. There is something else you need to discover about yourself. And guess what? The more you dig into that shadow, the more you're going to grow. But there is one more thing is going to happen to you, but you don't realize. You're going to be discovering things that you don't know, abilities that you did not know about yourself. And that's going to be sending you on a path of ascension. That is what this purpose of the mean Lilith in a kind of like a mean way in there. But that is it about. Okay, don't think about it, because you need to. There is a one kind of like a law. Try to light up a very small candle in a dark room, and you're gonna see. But when you start moving, you see the light how it points out things that you haven't seen before. And that's how you should be looking at within yourself. You're putting more light within your shadow, okay? With the unknowing your own self. And you're gonna be amazed what you can discover right there. All right, next hour, 5 o'clock, the ascendant, it's still gonna be at Leo squaring Uranus, and as the sun and the Mercury squaring the universe, kind of like some of the things are not quite okay, right? Be mindful about this. Don't go against the universe energies, okay? The things is gonna be completely different if you put the divine within you, and this is why you're gonna be learning. We are gonna be learning the process of what we are going to build in our kingdom, how we're gonna organize it ourselves. Okay, so things is gonna be moving. You're gonna be learning, but process is gonna be okay. You're gonna know that it's gonna be okay. The divine energies is gonna begin to come back and talking to you. As the ascendant moving into Virgo, you see how many divine energies are pointing out. And those divine energies, they come for purposeful reason. So if you have anything in the end of Leo, beginning of Virgo, I said, you're pretty darn lucky. Pretty darn lucky, because this energy has been there for a long time. Okay? Organizing and moving for within you. Okay? Beautiful. Keep working on it. Keep pounding in there. It's gonna be paid off. All right, well, if you don't organize yourself, guess what? The growth within a friendshipness has not been good, and you don't like that kind of like a friendships. Nobody likes a friendshipness that doesn't grow, it doesn't put you anywhere else. Because people who doesn't help you to grow in your life, guess what happens? They just fade it out. You may have a lot of friends. How many they're true? How many they're true friends? When you actually have them, because they are in the good and the bad and the ugly with you. They know your ugly side, and they still decide to be a friend with you because they know what you're going through, right? But it's gonna take some lots of guts, a lot of guts, okay? But it's all about the divine, because right now the ascendant sends divine energies towards the authority and Mercury. How are you gonna talk about it, particularly with this? What are you gonna take about it, right? Are you gonna reinnovate yourself, rebuild yourself? So, Karen, very actual topic. Yeah, you can write me, Karen. Hi, Karen. You can write me here, and I don't know. I can trigger a lot of topics all the time. You already know me in there. So I don't know for where I'm gonna be talking about this, but yeah, we can talk. I don't know what you mean, but probably there is something important you caught up. All right. The next hour, the midheaven, it's Gemini. We are gonna be seeing it this tomorrow. The moon is gonna come in there. It's gonna square Venus, the North Node, Neptune in there. That beginning in the end. So are you gonna begin having a friendships? Are you gonna ending some friendships? Some friendships has to be ending. What is going to be? We're gonna talk about this tomorrow. Okay, but now you have the visions. Okay. So if you are more within the energies, more within the feelings, if you're tuned in, awaking in there, you're gonna be feeling it. You're gonna know what it's all this about it, because you're gonna see how the people around you. Because if you are an observer, you can see the energies. The energies by observing what happens astrology wise and observing the people, you can put up and understand why the astrologers are right. Okay, because that's how the astrology was developed. We're observing the others, what's going on, how do you feel, what is in the stars, and makes this psychoanalysis about astrology. Okay, so you're gonna have some challenges, but there is gonna be a lot of good things is gonna come out, because the true friends, they're gonna come with you in the shadow. The true friends, they're gonna be there with you. Okay. All right. The ascendant is going to be with the true Lilith in there, triggering the midheaven and Venus, but in that positions, the true Lilith right now, it's trining the moon, Jupiter, and Pluto. You see, the truth in the relationship is always the truth. Be always truthful in the relationships, nothing's wrong with that. Neither for you, neither for the other person. And this is where the love is born. Libra, love, yeah, those two always getting together. Okay, you might call us the Libras because I'm a Libra, crazy, but yeah, but we know it and personal things in there. And if you have something in that degrees in there, the first degrees of Libra, the last degrees of Virgo, because the South Node is there, you may have some challenges, but you're going to look through the challenges that actually there for the beautiful purposes. The beautiful purposes is still going to be that family, but you're going to feel the energy within the air. And if you're going through that transformations that you're calling from Pluto, you're going to be eventually get here instead of fighting. You can go through the emotions, to the feelings, touch base with the feelings from within you, that growth. You're going to go back into the love. Okay? Everything begins and ending with love. That's how it goes. All right? Speaking of that love, it's going to be that particular with the authority, that energy towards Chiron and all that energies with the sun now, the ascendant that it's going to be at Libra is going to trigger a lot of stuff, particularly within Mars. But what is it triggers in Mars? Lack of love in the family. Lack of love in the family because of lack of loving myself. And I demanding from others to love me. Well, you still don't love yourself. And this is this unhealed wounds that you need to seek. This is what the authority is seeing it. But right now, since we have this beautiful trine from the Sun and Jupiter to this very beautiful union of Mercury and the Sun, and all this energy is pointing out for a balance, you want to have a growth. And now that growth, it's taken off as a Jupiter, it starts moving direct. It's going to take off like this. You see, the curve business curve is, it goes, and it rises, and then all of a sudden goes straight up. It's called the U curve in a business. But the same thing is applied for everything else. Personally to you, personally within every gains that you get in the material world, and it's the same thing within friendshipness, the same thing in the family. Hopefully in the same thing within your kingdom. Hopefully the same thing with your organizations. Hopefully it's the same thing within your relationships. Okay? You know that that's the goal. The question is your mind, how is it processing things within you? All right, next hour, which is that's going to be at 11 o'clock. We are talking about these divine aspects in there from the North Node, Venus and Lilith, those divine energies with everything has its purpose. Okay, everything has its purpose. The only thing right now we have left as a retrograde, it's Mars, but everything else is going direct. I will learn it through the past experience of the retrogrades. And now through our performance in the next few months, we're going to be finding out how well we learned through the past few months and how well we're going to be preparing for the next learning process. Okay, so take your time, get yourself. Hopefully you develop a great friendshipness that is going to be leading you in the new way. The new friendshipness that you're going to be taking you where you're supposed to be taking you in your journey. And that's my wish for you guys. All right, that's all I have for you. If you have so many questions, you can ask. If not, let's share the love and the light. And I will see you. Thank you guys. Be loved. And Karen, thank you for the chat. Just write me a message or something. I would love to see what is that topic.